Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another new edition of a review of the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. My name is Giras from called MOFFO Money in the Kruger community. It's always a privilege for me to come up on MOFFO Money TV on the previous day to help you know what took place in the mass adoption training. And I will always invite you to go to this training because there's a whole lot that the admin of TBC dish out in this training. And right way this morning, we have a lot of internet hitches because there's too much rain around this place, and it has not been so easy. So I'm joining my voice to the thousands of voices in the Kruger community to bring you the highlights of what took place yesterday in the mass adoption meeting. So wherever you're watching this from the world, guys, if you're a Tibusian, the center message is to run right now and do your send button test. It costs you nothing to do that test. And once you do that test, you're on the safe side. Because on the 1st of October, if you have not done your test, your account will be purely suspended. So do everything it takes to do that test. So right on, yesterday was a very great day, and the admin of TVC was there, and we had a whole lot. He talked yesterday about visualization and dreams. Dreams. What would you do, or what are the dreams you have for yourself, for humanity? That is what we were focused yesterday here with the admin of TBC. And admin took a scenario where he tried to explain to people good, how can you see your life changing with $1,000? If you're receiving $1,000 a day or a month, what impact will it have on your life? And the presenter of Wednesday, which is Carl Kardashian, he explains to admin how what modification he is going to carry on with him receiving $1,000 plus a month. And we admin selected a handful of other members to ask them what they would do with at least $1,000 a month or $1,000 a day as pay to them. They also explained to admin what they stand as to do with the dreams they have for themselves. And a whole lot of people express their mind and say their dreams. And yesterday, I was in the backyard, I was just looking at them, I was saying, wow, if you give me the opportunity, I will tell you my own dreams because I have very wild dreams for myself. The wild dreams for myself is that if I was asked that question or had to have responded to that question yesterday, I have a dream of making a way possible to finance every project of which everyone that really believes in that project can carry on. And this is a way to help people have employment and help people be focused on something they're doing. And you know, the society right today, Africans go and die because they want to cross the sea to go to Europe or to go to better living, or a lot of Africans are doing prostitution and many other unacceptable things in Dubai and many other areas in the world just for the sake that they are coming from a continent that is poor, they are coming from a background that they can't cater for them and all the like. If we look at giving these people a new light by giving them the opportunity to have something doing whatever they have been doing, investment in building something that can give employment and show people that they can not only believe in other things but they can believe in things that they themselves can carry out would have been a better possibility. So for me, I have dreams of creating as many and as far as can reach opportunities that will permit people to have jobs, permit people to live well. And in my also undertaking, as materialistic aspects are concerned, I have a whole lot. I have a whole big launch for myself, have a whole big ranch where I will cultivate my food, everything that is eating, right to solar energy, everything will be done in that ranch. So that is my own view of tomorrow. And by so doing, creating different aspects of opportunity in that ranch that can employ a great number. And why not creating how do they a chain from the ranch to the final consumer? Let's just say, for example, if we are to cultivate a particular brand like a cassava, or we can cultivate a cassava, we sell from the tubates right up to the leaves that is being exported. That is employment. We can transform it to other products. If you, for example, to raise snails is one of my greatest weeks. To real, to keep fish, to keep poultry, and all not. So those are the things. If I was to explain to admin yesterday, my brains as far as me earning 10,000, $5,000 a day is to go on big initiatives that will create opportunity not only for me but create opportunities for others. So that was the center talk of yesterday that the admin was talking about with everyone that was present in the meeting, and that is how everyone was expressing what they stand to do with the world that is going to come their way. So what are your dreams? Get to the details. That is what Amin was telling us. The more you're detailed with your dreams, the more you will see them being realized. And the worst of it, or the worst type of people, are people that don't have dreams. People that don't have dreams cannot dare work. They don't visualize. But once you visualize your dream and you stick on it, you hold on them, that is how they are going to come to pass. As I've been detailing out what I have as my dreams to you. So there is no need to fear that what you're dreaming and their realization will not be true. And Amin was trying to tell us yesterday that most people are not in line, as the article he gave us the other day is concerned, that most people are afraid because once they look at what they are doing and with what they want, they don't see that there is a match. And the reality is that they don't come to realize that the reality of what they are to do is for them to sit up and do something which is going to mark and permit them to realize those dreams. So Amin took us back to this particular blog post that was so awesome. I think I detailed out this blog post the last time. What is the one thing that you could do? What is the one thing that if you do, everything will change for the better? So this article, I went to this article. So this is what is the one thing that you could do that can change everything. So this article, I mean, came back to it and said, this is where you need to know that being a master recruiter gives you the way forward to be at the forefront, to have all what is necessary as resources, competence, skills, and all what it takes to run your dreams. So Ami was referencing us back to this to this article and say mastering the skills of recruiting is will do all it for you, will give you the way forward to be able to have what it takes in order to live a life of happiness, live a life that is full, and realize the dreams that you have to realize. So this is the center focus of which the admin of TBC was talking about yesterday, and everyone was trying it was our best to carry on this. So the reality for us right now is to help you to understand what is going on with this other issue. Now, from here henceforth, I'm being pulled over to explain detailedly how we can move on with this reality and live it and do it accordingly. So we need to do everything possible to be at the forefront and to take everything into consideration that will give us the possibility to live our dreams. We were sent here on earth to live our dreams, so we need to live our dreams. So that was it with the monologue of admin, because it was an interactive session where he listens to people and he interprets and narrates or give ideas to what the people were trying to talk about. So the session yesterday was quite a session of conversation, and that is why there was not a lot that the admin of TBC shared yesterday, because the conversation was taking part between members of the community that were trying to expose to the admin of TBC their dreams and how they intend to realize them. So this article was the center point that gives clues on what it takes to have the master recruiting skills, which is relevant for everything we want to do. So the reality was for everyone to know that this is the key. And from there, admin transitioned to update and questions. And talking about update and questions, there were a whole lot of questions yesterday. And on answering those questions, admin left a whole lot of information that maybe members of the community have been expecting to have answers to those questions, but they never had the opportunity. Now, talking about this question, the first question was this one that I noted. If someone fall off the courting, can they be reinstated back to the courting? So what was the answer of admin to that question? If someone falls off the courting, so if you happen to have been in the courting and you lose your position in the courting, is it possible for you to come back to the courting? If you fall off, you will go to the rotator team. That was the response that comes from admin. So you should do everything necessary not to fall off the core team, because if you leave this team, you are going to find yourself in the rotator team, which is the backup team, and you will need that everybody that is in the rotator team before you need to pull on to the next team, and then the backup team before the core team. So these are realities that most people don't know. So you should not wait on the latest day to activate your account. If you see that your account is 1 week or 2 weeks before, respectively to the team you wish you belong to, you should do everything to pay your account 1 or 2 weeks. On that regard, Amy went further to show us that there are even people that have anticipated their account activation to 2017. If 2027, I mean to say, pardon, 2027, if you look here at the content that we have here, you're going to be shocked for people that has gone as far as 2027, 2026, 2024, 2023, means that they have paid years in advance. They have already paid years in advance. So they have guaranteed their position, and they are just waiting for events to unfold as we go on. So admin say pay in advance and have or pay many years ahead. Now the next questions. Yeah, the next question is they asked admin that what about people that are not active? If somebody is not active, what do they get? Admin say if you're not active in the criminal community, you get 0. So those people that have done their send button test and they are not active, they get nothing. Now, the next question that pull off is due to this, facial verification is obligatory because we need to avoid double accounts. And the send button test is the parameter, because if you look at the send button test, guys, right now we have less than how many days left for the send button test. We are only 15 days left, 15 days left to do your send button test. And if you go to my YouTube channel, I did a very great video this morning which explain the steps on how to do your send button test one element after the other. I took time. I did a very excellent video this morning. I think I should take you to that video. And people, because I've come to realize that there are certain people that never know where to get their Facebook link, their Telegram, their WhatsApp, their date of birth, and all the like. Even for minors, guys, I went on, I took time, and I've done this video. If you can come to my YouTube channel, TBC MOFFO Money TV French, and you get this complete video on the send button, is going to do you a whole lot. So this is the video, the send button tutorial, complete tutorial for the send button that I did this morning. There we are. So you come to this review of the, oh no, this is not this one. This is the review of the mass adoption. This is this meeting that we are in right now. So let me get the one that I was talking. Oh, complete guide for send button. So that, there we go. So this is the guide that I did this morning. I took the time to explain everything that you need as far as doing your send button test is concerned, and I will try to make this video to go everywhere for people, because I've taken time to understand or listen to the questions that others have been putting out, or what have been their blockage, or what have been the things that have not permitted them to do their send button test. So I took time to listen to them, and I took time to do that video with the consideration of all what they have as issues while doing the send button test. So everything is explained on this video, so you get it and you can go on. I'll share the link, as I'll be sharing the link of this, and you can get it at the bottom of this video. You can get the link to this video. So that was one thing. And then admin talk about the TBC match on 12th. What would be the last date of the screenshot of the TBC uh, the TBC match? When would the TBC match end? I think that was the question. I didn't know it well. Now the TBC match for every team, whether you're of the core team, whether you're of the rotator team, the TBC match for every team will stop on the 12th of January 2023. So a snapshot is going to be done on the blockchain on the 12th of January 2023 for everybody, and that is when the quantity of TBC that you have will be equivalent to the quantity of KLUV that is going to be matched to you as of January 12th for the core team and February 12th
Welcome
for
to your dashboard
the
inside of
backup
the
team
Kingle
and June
Cashback
12th
office.
for
I have
the
so many
rotator
exciting
team.
things to show
So
you. I hardly know where to begin.
everyone
Perhaps you
will
can guide me in what
have
interests you
his
most by
account
selecting one of these
stop
categories.
on the 12th of January, but we will still be receiving TBC, and you will not have that TBC as an equivalent to KLUV, if I'm understanding myself or if you're understanding me well on this aspect. Now, admin went on to say, but before the end of the year, there are other ways to which people are going to get more TBC before January 2023. So once you don't do your send button test and you are not active on the 1st of October, you lose your account. But for those who are active, but by one reason or the other before the 1st of October, they have not done their send button test, the cases shall be looked upon. So for those who accounts will be suspended, you will need to start afresh as from 1st of October. So if you have not been active and you have not done your send button test, your only guarantee for your account not to be suspended is to do your send button test. And admin said we are doing such because we want to grow faster and we want more funding, because he was explaining that over the overall number of send buttons, according to the statistics of the IT, is around 24,000 send buttons have been done, but around 10,000 send buttons are for people that are not active. So we can talk about roughly 14,000 active members have done their send button. And this question that was asked by the ambassador from Nigeria asked made admin to bring up other paradoxes, like this other paradox. We have a paradox. We still have members that haven't followed the instruction to do so. So I have more to share after the 1st of October. Don't ask me what. Admin said he has more to share. So just be listening to the meetings and you'll get what he has to share as from the 1st of October. So in about 10 days, we will see what we are sitting on and other decisions are going to be taken. So before the end of the year, as I said it, other decisions are going to be